Bleacher Report, Nets and Celtics enter trade talks for Kevin Durant. After weeks of people maybe not thinking that this Kevin Durant trade might happen, they're asking for too much. The Suns really didn't want to take this trade, neither did the Miami Heat. So what do you think of this? Bleacher Report, Boston reportedly offered Jaylen Brown, Derek White, and a draft pick for Durant. But the Nets also wanted Marcus Smart, more draft picks, and potentially one more rotation player. Which the part about the draft picks makes sense. I think the draft picks they amount probably they offered weren't that much. But Jaylen Brown, in my opinion, that's probably the biggest one on All-Star, which Kevin shooting that they're willing to give up Jaylen Brown for Kevin Durant. That big of a piece for them. But what do you think about this overall? Adding Kevin Durant to that team, Jaylen Brown going to the Nets would definitely be a good move for the Nets. I think it would definitely be bounced for either side, but would Kevin Durant make the team as good as they were last year? I don't really know. I think they'll probably make the playoffs. I don't know if they would go to the championship. They could go to the Eastern Conference Finals. They would definitely have a very good chance. But what do you think about this move? And do you think Boston's really going to make it? And we're going to have to see what Jaylen Brown said about this. ESPN, Jaylen Brown tweeted out, "Shake my head," which I think he was referencing the trade. That was pretty much lined up for him to go to the Nets. But they want Marcus Smart and one more rotational piece. I don't know if I would really want to trade away Marcus Smart. I feel like that's the main thing that's really holding me back. He was a DPOY last year. A lot of people were roasting him overall for his finals performance. But even still, he's still a very good defender in the NBA right now. I would definitely try to keep him. But Jaylen Brown doesn't seem too pleased. And what do you think about the situation? Who would you rather trade, Jaylen Brown or Jason Tatum? It doesn't seem like they'll be willing to give up Jason Tatum. And he's really the future of the franchise, which he really didn't show it in the finals and really didn't play up to it. And Jaylen Brown actually had better performances and played better throughout the playoffs, really. ESPN stat, SportsCenter facts, Barry Bonds in 2004, at-bats 373, reached base safely 376. Very insane stat line in my opinion. And this really shows why he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. How many times he's walked. If he wasn't walked that many times, he probably would have had a lot more home runs in his career. A lot of people in the comments saying, no, he shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame because of steroids. I don't really care about that. It still shows he can hit the ball, and the pitchers were scared to pitch to him in general. That's why he had so many walks, one of the most of all time. And what do you think about Barry Bonds? Should he be a Hall of Famer, yes or no? I think most people usually sometimes say yes. There are some people say, oh no, he did steroids, so you can't be in the Hall of Fame forever. But what do you think? What's your opinion on this, and will you put Barry Bonds in the Hall of Fame?